Hi everybody. So, today I'm going to be cleaning and sharing some of my larger crystals, and because I'm going to move them back to where they go, or pack them away where they need to be, or put them back. Some of them are on, like a couple of these I have on a bookshelf, and so I'll be putting those back, but I wanted to clean them up and share them with you all. And I'm in a totally different area than where I normally film, so I'm hoping the background noise won't be too distracting. But I do have a fridge that is running right now. I can actually hear that noise. And both of my cats are down here, and one of them just woke up, and I have a feeling he's going to be all talky in a little bit. So we'll see. But I'm going to put some gloves on and clean this stuff up and share with you what it is. And if I don't know some of these, I don't know what they are. But those I'm going to put off to the side, and I'll figure out what they are later. I'll either look them up, or I have an expert that I go to, and she usually knows exactly what my crystals are that I don't know what they are. And it could be because I buy most of them from her. She owns a metaphysical shop, so. All right, gloves on. Let's start with the ones that are probably going to go back on the bookshelf, and that is going to be this one. We'll start with this one. I'm going to clean it off. It's really dusty. And I'm just using a makeup brush that I obviously don't use for makeup. So, and this is one that I'm not sure what it is. The color looks like smoky quartz, but I'm almost positive that it's not. I'll definitely have to check on that one, but it's a really large chunk. And pretty gorgeous. Okay, so that's one. Okay, this one also goes on my bookshelf in front of some of my books, and this is zebra calcite. And it's a good grounding stone, but I really love the calcites because I don't know if you can see it, but they have a very waxy feel to them, so they're very smooth and slick. I like them. I've got like a whole bunch of calcites. Right, that's that one. What else goes on the bookshelf? This one does. And I'm pretty sure that this is pyrite, but I'm not absolutely positive. And you're probably about to hear my cat start talking. Yep, there he goes. Hey, buddy. Get this cloth. I've got a cloth over here to wipe some of them down. I'll put this off to the side. And I've got to pull the cat's tail real quick. There you go. You good now? All right. This one also goes on the bookshelf. This is an amethyst cluster. It's a little dusty too. Some of these I might need to actually rinse off. The ones that you can, some of them that are really delicate and breakable, you can't. But amethyst is, this one's pretty sturdy. I should be able to do that. So that's the amethyst cluster. Let's see if I can get some of that dust with this. Oh, that might not be dust, actually. It might just be the way it looks. this. This was an excellent deal at a rock and gem. No, was it a rock and gem show? No, I do a craft show. There's one that I do every year. It's the Jamil Shriners craft show. It's right after the Saturday after Thanksgiving here in town, and I've done it for for at least the past 5 or 6 years. And this one, at this particular one, there was a guy who was selling stones, and I haven't seen him since, but he didn't know what this was, and I didn't know what this was, but I wanted it. And I finally figured it out with my friend Jen, who owns the metaphysical shop. She started looking it up, and I started looking it up to try to figure out what it was, like green stones and stones with crystals, and we finally figured out that it was epito. And this is a pretty large piece, and I think I only paid, I can't remember, but like $6 or $7 for this. And that's like really good. I love it when I find a good bargain like that. So awesome. Okay, this one also goes on the bookshelf, and this is a man-made mineral from what I understand. But you can't see it in this. Well, you can see it a little bit. It's got rainbow sparkles. It's called carborundum. And I just thought it was so beautiful. I got this one at that same show. There was another guy, the year, gosh, maybe a couple years after I bought that epito, and there was a booth right across from mine where they were selling stones and jewelry and stuff like that, and he had this there, and so I bought this from them, and also I traded him. I have a business card holder. Let me put this off to the side and show you this. Oops, sorry about the noise. This is my business card holder. I probably need to clean this off too. But you can see it's a little sea monster. And so I made it just, to hold my business cards. And I just mixed some clay together and then shaped it out into this little guy. And so I have my business cards that I keep in here. And that's for when I'm packing up stuff to mail off. And while I've got this out, I'm just going to go ahead and clean. But anyway, I traded him. I had a green one like this that was my favorite. It was my absolute favorite. But I traded him a whole bag of amethyst stones, small ones. They're the ones, if you've watched my tarot videos, where I have an amethyst and a quartz that I keep in with the cards. That's where I got the amethyst. And so yeah, I traded him one of these business card holders, the only other one that I have, for a bag full of amethyst, which I think was a pretty good deal. So I'm going to clean off the little guy that goes, my little Anubis that I got off Etsy. It's supposed to be one that you can paint yourself, and she has examples. She's an artist from Russia, and she has examples of, how you can do it. But I kind of like him the way he is, so I keep him like that. Now, what also goes in the business card holder on top of it, it's something I try to do to promote abundance and creativity. But anyway, mostly, abundance. This clear crystal point I keep on top of the business cards, and I'll show you the way it really looks in a minute. And then this pyrite. This is a pyrite cube. Fool's gold is what you might know it as. I keep that in there too, because both of those, I keep the pyrite right in there. And then I keep the quartz on top, and it sits underneath my computer monitor. But the reason I do this is quartz is an amplifier, and this is for abundance. So, I'm hoping to grow my business more. And so that's why I have that there. So I'm going to put that back where it goes. Oh gosh, and all my other little guys back here are falling. Don't fall. Okay, let's see. What else goes on the bookshelf? That might be it. That might be all that goes up there. No, this one. Oh, I knew there was another one. This one, and I can't remember what this is, but it's like a fossil. That might just be what it is, a fossil. But I love the way it looks. It's really cool looking. Oh, there goes Crowley again. Crowley, get out of there, buddy. Okay, so that's the last one. It's a fossil. And I know there's a particular name for it. I just can't remember what it is. But that also goes on my bookshelf. So put that off to the side. This one goes up underneath the bookshelf, and this is, I might just need to wipe this one off. This is Avalonite. And if that is not the coolest, I also got, this is another one I got for a great deal because I found out later that this stone is pretty expensive. But, my friend was selling it in her shop, and sometimes she just gets a stone or finds a stone and waits for the right person to come in and get it. And I was in there and I was like, that is the shape of a cat in there, or possibly a cat dragon. And it's just gorgeous. And I think I got it for like $9, which is amazing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, buddy, you gotta move, okay? Can you move for me? You should have stayed asleep. You were supposed to stay asleep. Shh. Be quiet and go away. Go there. Go that way. Good boy. Okay. Sorry. Oh, he's back. He's gonna stay under my legs and probably holler at me the entire time. Hush, baby. I gotta pet the cat for a minute. I may need to pause this video for just a minute. I think I'm gonna do that to get him situated. Okay, so I think that the cat is situated now. But I started a new video instead of continuing with the old one. I don't know. I don't understand that, but anyway, let's get back to it. So we stopped. The last one was Avalonite with the cat, and then of course the cat came in. You know what? Let's do, since the cat is. Let's do another cat thing. This one has a Swarovski crystal on this end. The cat has a Swarovski crystal necklace, and there's a little quartz tip on the end. This is a little pewter piece with crystal on it that I got. Oh, and the eyes are also Swarovskis. So this is a little piece I got from, gosh, I think I got it from medieval times, a long time ago. Like on vacation with my family, pretty sure. Alright, I'm going to put this one here, and these are all the ones that don't go back on a bookshelf or whatever are going to go into a box. Because I've got to keep these things together. I might actually not even put them back up on the bookshelf now that I've cleaned them off. I think I might put them in the box. this one, and I don't know if I've shown this one before or not, but it is called, there's two names that I know of, optical calcite and Icelandic spar. It can be known as either name, and it's one of those amplifying stones. And I like to keep this one with a business card on top of it. And then I did just a regular stone with a rune on top of that. Another thing for abundance. Of course, when you do things like that, when you do a crystal grid or whatever to ask for abundance, you have to put in the work too. It's not just going to come to you. Like if you're thinking I want to win the lottery, well, you got to buy a lottery ticket. If you're thinking I want my business to grow, well, you have to do things to make your business grow. You have to promote it. But these are just tools to amplify the work that you put in. So if you don't put in the work, this doesn't work. All right. That's that one. Let's do these two next. Now let's do this one next. Okay, this is actually, and I don't have anything in it right now, but it's a oil burning candle. This is just quartz on top, I think. It's something else too because it's got some other colors in it. Maybe stillbite in there. I don't know. I'm not positive. But I know it's mostly quartz, and I think they were selling it as a quartz candle wick. So it's got a little wick there, and then that's where you put the oil in. I think you crap. I don't know how you put the oil in there. I think you have to lift the wick out and then pour it. Yeah, you lift the wick out and then pour it in that hole. Oh, it did come with a little funnel, so that's what you do. And you pour the oil in there, and then you can burn it. I've never burned it, though, and I've had this for years. But I got it because it was cool. I mean, it is cool. Look at it. I really do need to burn it because I bet it's even more beautiful when the candle is lit. Okay, what next? Let's do this one. This is just a stone with, and I don't know. Oh, this one might not even be. Oh, it's made in India, but of course it's carved from stone, but it's made in India. It looks like some sort of agate, but it's cool. I think that's what I had the candle on, to put the candle on top of. Okay, what next? Let's do these two. And then we'll get these. Okay. This I've probably shown before. I think this is what? Yeah, this is a piece of citrine that my best friend gifted me for Christmas or birthday, one of the two. It is gorgeous. It is probably based on the coloring and the white in it. It's probably heat-treated amethyst, which, if you heat-treat amethyst, and sometimes I think smoky quartz maybe, it will take on the qualities of natural citrine. I mean, this could be natural citrine, but usually the natural citrine is usually more of a clear yellow with not all the white in it. So I'm pretty sure this is heat treated, but I'm not positive. Let's actually do this one next since it's big and sitting here. This is one of those oh shoot. It's let's see if I can think of it while I'm tapping on it. I think it's an Oko. No, it's not an Oko window. I think it might just be a quartz swear I can't think of the word now. I want to say Oko window, but that's not, I don't think that's right. I guess just an agate, but it's huge. I mean, look at this. And, really pretty. And this is actually something, I didn't buy this, as I've been cleaning out my mom's house over the past few years. This is something that she had that I just, that I found. And, although, you know what, it probably was mine, and I probably just left it here now that I think about it. Because she would not buy anything like this. Okay, so it's a quartz. And, oh my god, some moss in the back of it. But I guess I should clean that part off too, huh? Okay, there we go. And y'all, like I said, I am in another location entirely right now. And, I know the neighbors are having a get-together next door, and then across the street, the family there, they have a rooster. So if you hear a rooster crowing, which, they don't just crow in the morning, that thing crows all day long, all night long. But, yeah, I don't live on a farm. That's what's going on. I kind of wish I did live on a farm, but that would involve a lot more work. So, okay. This one is a bumblebee jasper. And, wish this. Let's see if I cut this light down some, if you can see it better. You might be able to see them all better if I cut the light down some. Yes, you can. Look at that. It's gorgeous. This one, the yellow and the bumblebee jasper comes from sulfur. So it can be a toxic stone. Even tumbled, you don't want to, put it in your mouth or anything, but why would you? And when it's not, tumbled, you definitely don't want to keep it on you too long. It's definitely best to use gloves. Okay, what are we going to do next? Let me get this moss off of here. And, oh my goodness, Crowley's actually sleeping at my feet now. Sweet boy. Okay, this is another thing that I got from the guy that I traded business cards with. He included this in with the amethyst bag that we traded for. And it's just a little quartz mushroom, and I'm actually going to be using this with the dragon that I'm doing. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but it's going to be a little dragon whose head is like down looking into a pool, and he's going to be sitting on a rock with that mushroom and these little mushrooms somewhere in there, like in a little mossy forest floor. So I can't wait to do that. I've been so busy lately with things to do with Mom that I've had to cut back on art, and it's killing me, but I mean, I've had to really cut back because I'm just so tired. I just don't feel like doing it most of the time. But anyway, that's another story. This is a stone, and I think it's some sort of opal. I don't know if you can see. I think it's some sort of, but I'm not sure. Then again, I'm not sure, because if it was an opal, a real opal, it would be a lot more expensive than what I paid for it. I got it in Arkansas, in a little store there, and it's just a little egg. I can't remember what this is, but I don't use it that much. It's pretty much just for decoration, so that's okay. Okay, what next? And there goes the refrigerator. Sorry about that. Okay, this is a piece of petrified wood, which is also, I mean, it's a piece of petrified wood, but it's hard as a rock because it is a rock now. And I do like this one. I think I was using this one to put, like I'd put a piece of paper with something and then put a quartz on top to amplify it, because this is a very grounding stone, and then quartz is a very uplifting and amplifying stone. So I like to put things between them, like little wishes or mantras, and a piece of paper, write it on a piece of paper, and then put a piece of quartz on top of it. Again, though, all this stuff, you hear about crystals and herbs and all that doing miracle things, but you have to put in the work too. It's not like it's just going to happen. So, disclaimer. I'm not telling you that this is something that's going to fix you if you're broken. This one I absolutely adore. It's celestite. A very uplifting, beautiful, angelic stone. And I love it. So that's another one that I definitely need to wrap that one up because it can be very breakable. This is a little, a few years ago, I'm going to show you this. I didn't make this dragon, but I wanted to share it with you because the person who did make it put 2 huge chunks of quartz in the tail and all these little metallic painted roses, and took a long time. This was for a Secret Santa exchange that I did one year on one of the art groups that I'm in. Well, actually, it is an art group, but it's one particular artist, Donna's Dragons, and she had a Secret Santa one year, and so she would give you the name. Usually she tried to do it with someone close, so you wouldn't have to spend so much money in shipping. But this is the gift that I got, and I love it. It's gorgeous. I mean, look at those crystals. What we did was we listed a few things that we were really into, and of course mine was crystals and dragons and cats and herbs and stuff like that. And this is what I got. This is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a selenite tower that I keep back here with my computer, under my computer monitor. So I'll probably be putting that one back there. But it's just a very uplifting stone, and it makes me feel good to look at it. Selenite is a really gorgeous stone crystal, but it's one of those ones that you can't, unless it is polished into a ball, and even then I'd be hesitant to do it. You don't want to put water, you don't want to clean it in water, run water over it, because it can break it really easily. So that is a selenite tower. This here, and I'm pretty sure I've shared this one before, but I'm keeping her downstairs here on my at my computer desk, because this is a representation of the dragon goddess Tiamat. And the little dragon, I don't know if you can see the little dragon she's holding, has a carnelian eye. And then this is a carnelian stone there. I consider carnelian a stone of creativity, so that's why I keep it down here with on my art desk. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure. Again, I can't be absolutely positive, but I think it's a quartz sort of cluster, but I'm not absolutely positive about that. It could be another stone entirely. I know it's not selenite. I don't think it's angel. It might be angel aura quartz because it does have a lot of rainbow sparkles in it. It's quite lovely. It's very beautiful. This one is amethyst, but it's an amethyst, cluster, or I think they call it grape amethyst. I don't know, but it is amethyst. Might have some quartz in there too. Yeah, I see some quartz in there too. And it's a very light purple, but it's very beautiful. I think this is another one my BFF gave me for Christmas or birthday. Beautiful. Alright. Last but not least with this group are two things from Ireland. This is just a stone little statue thing that I bought at one of the gift shops there because I liked it. I think it's just regular stone. And this one is a stone I picked up off the road. We stopped at the side of the road just for a view of, it was a really pretty view, like hills with sheep and stuff. And so I saw this stone there and I just had to pick it up. I don't know why, but this is from Ireland. I brought it home. I stole it. Don't turn me in unless they'll take me back to Ireland. If they take me back to Ireland, you can turn me in. Okay, guys, I think that is going to be it for this one. I'm probably going to do another video down here because it's kind of easier to set things up. I've got a little more space. But I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know how many tinglies they were except for cloth sounds and brushing sounds and whispers, but these things. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever time you're watching this. Have a great day, great night, sweet dreams. Good night. Good night.